Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Retail and our Human Paladin Old World Leveling campaign. We are starting off here today in Loch Modan at the Farstrider Lodge. We're looking for bobcats, and I think we're going to head south first and do the bird is the word. After that we'll head to the north and look for Old Sooty's head. Let's get going. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and I should say thank you so much for being here, for clicking on the video, and for choosing to spend some of your life here with me. I truly do appreciate it. Today is WoW's 18th anniversary. Whew, that's a way for me to feel really old. I have been playing this game so long that human beings have been born and come into full maturity as adults in the time that I have been playing this game in my life. And the crazy thing is, still having fun to this day. In fact, I feel like I have lots more actual fun with the game today than I had back when I originally played. In my younger days, when my objectives and goals in the game were different. Alright, so let's head south. Maybe we'll find some more bobcats on the way back. There's one right here up ahead of us. Let's pull this rare spawn, the Lord Condor. Okay, we need to find a cave. This looks likely? Okay, so I see a cave on the other side of this, so that's where we're going to want to head. However, it is nice that there are still bobcats down here. The quest tracking does not say that we could find bobcats here, and yet here one is, slapping us in the face. So yeah, let's head around the mountain here. We can get on our mount. Although we won't get far. This will be our last bobcat that we need. And into the cave we go. Yeah, we definitely have some mechanical contraptions here, which is what we were expecting to find. Now it looks like we're gonna have to get up onto the next level here somewhere. I don't know if we can do that here. No, it doesn't look like we can. We've pulled quite a few things here. Well, I guess only two. The other one just kept running. Not really sure what his issue is. Unless that's the guy that we actually need. I didn't hover over him to see if he had a tooltip. He's coming back. This is not who we need, but he is a rare spawn, so let's take him out. Optimo. We're gonna interrupt the energize ability, whatever that happens to be. Sounds like something that could buff his attack power. Scouting belt of the fire flash. Okay, back to our current problem, which is finding a way to go up. Okay, so we know that still goes down. This goes down. And this goes out. And this leads to a drop-off, but maybe we can loop around through here. Yeah, looks like this is the way to go. Probably could have got here a little bit more expediently had I really analyzed the minimap earlier. But that's okay. A little bit of extra kill experience never hurt anybody. Alright, we have found the rusted Sky Strider. Sky Strider sits silent, its chance to fly gone. An obvious hatch on the front is marked SRW. Opening the hatch, you find an imposing looking mechanical device hooked up to several wires, gears, and who knows what else. It's easily detached. Time to bring it back to Bingles. We could just use our Hearthstone. We might not get another amazing opportunity to have it be useful, so let's just do that.
Need assistance?
Perfect. Now that I've perfected the wing balance and have all the parts I need, all we need is a pilot.
Be seeing you.
I'm not making the Sky Strider for me, Rambles, not even for gnome kind. I want my son to be the one to fly it. I'm old and my reflexes aren't what they used to be, but my boy Ando could be the best pilot Azeroth's ever seen, if he'd just get over his teenage moodiness. He sits out by the loch, staring at the sky all day. Something's been bothering him, and yet he refuses to talk to his own father about it. I'm at a loss. Please, Rambles, could you talk to him? Tell him I need him to pilot the Sky Strider.
You have a great day
He
now.
probably doesn't want to get blown up. You know, just a little bit of worry. Seems like these things are all kind of haphazard.
Greetings!
Oh yes, I've already been informed that bobcats are much smaller than I was assuming, but that's still pretty dangerous for gnomes. You've done a good thing for the safety of the lodge.
You have a great day now.
And that seems like that's all that she needs us to do. Okay, so let's head up. Get old Sudi's head. And then maybe we'll head out and talk to Bingle's son. Well, that was relatively easy to find. Guess I don't know what else I expect. Easy to find, but not inconsequential just to deal with, because he has quite a bit of health. And he's hibernating, which I think is a regen move for him. Let's heal ourselves as well. Let's do a little daze on him, just confuse him for a global cooldown there. Word of Glory is overpowered. Just saying. I mean, I'm going to continue to enjoy it, but I feel bad for classes that don't have something just like it. It says we're in combat right now, so we can't mount up. Which is a little bit weird because we're not in combat. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, so here is a crash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's an example of why one wouldn't want to fly the Sky Strider.
Good day to you.
I don't care about my father and his silly inventions. It's all just nonsense.
Alrighty then.
Look at them. The Twilight's hammer ruined this land. That cult caused this cataclysm and broke with a stone rot dam and drained the entire loch. And now they wander around the ruins like it's their home. If there was any justice in this world, someone would march up to their camp and break that artifact of theirs in half. But I'm too weak to even try it. And nobody else is brave enough either. Not even you see? It's also stupid. Destroy the Twilight Landshaper at the center. Yeah, it all is pretty stupid, actually. Let's go deal with this. These guys should not be allowed just to walk around, you know, like they own the place after, like, obliterating it. If we kill some of them, too, they might think twice. I would really love to get a new weapon. I feel like we're okay as far as power goes, but man, I feel like we should get a new weapon soon. Well, maybe I'll check an auction house, you know, those things do exist. It is possible that I could just get like a green or blue sword. Something like at our level would be good. Maybe I just need to like do that soonish. It's not like it's a long flight for me to get back to, like, Ironforge. Okay, healing here is going to be a good idea. Let's do Divine Protection as well. Divine Shield, I'm sorry. I just feel like I don't want to stand in these things. Let's daze the one we're not hitting. The Landshaper. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we had to pull everything because that's just like how you get yourself killed immediately. Let's do Lay on Hands. We need to start like putting out damage on somebody here. This might be an end for us here. We might die. This might be how we die. Okay. We've got one of them down. We just aren't doing a lot of damage. This thing hitting us isn't really helping. Maybe we should try to leash him. Line of sight or something. Line of sight is not working. Let's do this. I'd like to live. If possible. We're gonna get a new weapon. There's no good reason for this. Seems like self-inflicted punishment. Okay, so the plan is we take care of this thing, and then the actual plan is that we are going to go get ourselves a better weapon immediately. It's now priority number 1. It's not going to wait till later. It's not going to wait till a potential quest reward. It is going to happen promptly. Because at this point, 4 to 8 damage is not doing it. This is a level 13 item. And we are level 25. And we just haven't really been getting anything from, oops, oh, that was not what I wanted. We haven't been getting anything from Quest as far as, like, two-handed weapons. It's been really tough. So, yeah, it's time that we upgrade. We'll see what the auction house looks like in retail. On the Storm Rage server, because, at this point, we're just punishing ourselves. As soon as we go to the auction house, like, one of the next quests we do will probably have, like, an awesome two-handed weapon that will then proc into, like, an epic. That's how it happens, usually.
Greetings. Very good.
Alright. You've done what I thought was impossible. I'm done moping around here. It's time to gnome up. I've got to find my father. But you, don't bother yourself with me any longer. You've got to keep fighting these cultists. Talk to Ashlyn Stonesmirk near Mogrosh Stronghold.
Off and away.
Where's that at? Oh, okay, over here. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna turn in Viren's Revenge, and we are gonna hop a really quick flight over to Ironforge, and we're gonna get a weapon. Then we're gonna come back. Actually, it might be a good idea to turn in back in Thelsamar. Yeah, we'll take the flight point to Thelsamar, turn in everything there, grab any follow-ups. Then we'll be on our way to Ironforge.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary. Unspeakable. Unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really.
See you around.
What a jerk. He's got trophies like right here on his wall.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Great job. We really showed him. Here, give me the head and I'll take care of it.
Farewell.
Thanks for helping me out with my little plan. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. A one-handed sword, which does twice as much damage and then some than the two-hander we currently have. And that looks like it's going to be it for Farstrider Lodge, actually. Let's get on the Flight Master here.
Great to meet you.
Take this over to Thelsamar.
Keep your feet on the ground.
You got my attention? Very good. Watch your back. Off with you.
But this guy over
Watch
here,
your
Jern
back.
Hornhelm, he now has a quest for us.
Off with you.
We did hit 27.
What can I do for you?
Resupplying the excavation. This was the breadcrumb I thought should take us to the excavation site that we never got. Iron Ben has an excavation to the southeast, and he's been needing a hefty amount of explosives sent from the League for all the carving. Holder, Mirren, and Sean just departed with most of the recent load and could probably use a hand. They can't have made it very far, strong as they are. They can only move so fast laden down with those barrels. They're taking the normal route to the site. Yeah, we know where they're at. Okay, so we will do that when we come back. I wonder if I just missed that one before, or if it popped up recently due to either just level or reputation or something like that. Because I don't remember seeing it previously. Alright, to Ironforge we go in search of the best two-handed sword that we can actually afford. Which is to say we have about 200 gold to spend. I have no need for gold for anything else in the game right now. So, yeah. We're just gonna find a decent sword. Hopefully it won't cost 200 gold, but I have no idea what the economy's like anymore. In retail in general, and I am not familiar with the Storm Rage server. So it could be very interesting what we find. Alright, let's see. Two-handed, let's start with swords. Let's filter by level. And, yeah. Okay. So, we are not going to be able to afford a lot. However, we can get something. We can get this level 25 sword. That's about all we can afford. But yeah, those prices are kind of crazy. But I guess that's, you know, what I should expect for retail. The economy's probably massively bloated with gold. Especially on servers like this. Got our anniversary present here. Timely invitation. The time has arrived to remember the past and celebrate our adventures across Azeroth and beyond. To commemorate the occasion, the Bronze Dragonflight is throwing a celebration, and you are invited. Come to the Caverns of Time and present this ticket to gain entry to the party. Okay, good stuff. let's go ahead and equip our new sword. There it is. That actually looks unnecessarily cool. And yeah, now we're headed back to Thelsamar. And I'm hoping that we'll deal just a little bit more damage now. We have gone to 12 to 21 damage, 4.6 DPS from 1.7 DPS. So I'm hoping this will tide us over until we can get like a quest reward or something better.
No,
And it didn't completely break the bank.
be good.
Alright, so let's head over to find Holdar, Mirren, and Sean. We'll do that before we do any stuff up here. Just to see if it chains into anything else at the excavation site. I really wish now that they have the increased view distance in the game that they could kind of translate that back to Classic. I would love to be able to up our view distance in Classic, like all the way as far as this. It would be pretty nice. To be able to see the Farsighter Lodge from Thelsamar is actually really cool.
Interest ya in a pint?
It'll take more than a dark iron ambush to stop the deliveries, but Sean, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now, maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later.
Watch your back.
We need to get this powder to Ironband, but the cart isn't going anywhere now. It'll be a lot for us to carry, and these parts can get dangerous, and who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for us now that Sean is with them. I'll feel a lot better if you help me watch over things. Mirren can offload the powder kegs at camp while you and I protect the cart.
Off with you.
So he's gonna just take this stuff on his own. We used to escort him. I appreciate your help with this. We never would have suspected Sean as a sympathizer. We just weren't prepared for this. Well, it happens. Sometimes you get betrayed. We have need of your explosives. I'll take pleasure in killing you for them. These guys are total jerks.
Talk to me. Be good.
There's Sean. Dirty traitor. Good work, I'm glad to see some revenge taken on that traitor. Go ahead and take the path Mirren did to the east and let Prospector Ironbad know we're all set. I'm sure he'll have some work for you as well. Yeah, I think we might have already done his quest. Maybe he'll have another quest now that we've helped these guys. Probably not, because they don't seem to have their own story chapter.
What's on your mind?
It is troubling news that you bring, to think that the Dark Iron have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider some other time. Thank you for protecting Holder and the cart.
Off with you.
Oh, here we go. We've uncovered some incredible artifacts at the site. It's hard to be convinced that it's all authentic, but there could be a serious historical potential. Unfortunately, when the Trogs overran the site, we lost access to 3 of our most notable finds to date. I'm concerned that the Trogs might have stolen them or defiled them in our absence. If you go into the excavation, find the upturned giant, the overdressed woman, and the broken tablet. Make sure they are still intact.
Watch your back.
Okay, yeah, we can go do this really quick. Would have been better if we'd been able to pair it with the other quest we had here. Ultimately, though, not a big deal. See if we can fight here. We can fight here. The question is our new weapon going to be enough to survive this fight? It doesn't seem to be doing a lot more damage. Obviously, taking a bunch of guys on all at once, never really the smartest thing to do. I feel like we're gonna be okay. I could feel a slight difference in damage, but it's not as big of a difference as you would feel in Classic. When you were, if you were to equip a weapon 12 levels above your current weapon in Classic, you would feel a pretty significant difference as a Paladin. This doesn't seem to have scaled us up that much. But then again, we did just fight 5 guys, so I really am not complaining about how powerful we are. It does feel a little bit chunkier on the single targets, so maybe I just spoke too soon. And the broken tablet. It doesn't seem to mark the broken tablet, which is a little bit weird, yeah. It's a little bit weird. I wonder if not showing the location of the final object was by design, or if it was on accident. Oh, here it is right here. We just stumbled upon it, so that's kind of what I thought would happen if we walked around a little bit. We'd probably just stumble upon it. So I'm glad that panned out. Oh, we have a couple of talent points we should probably look at spending. That might help with some of our power issues. Not that we're really having any power issues. It just might help us feel more powerful, as talent should. Oh, we have 2 points to spend in each tree. We need to spend 1 more to get down here. Let's take Divine Steed. And then we can get into Holy Aegis. Armor and critical strike chance increased by 2%. Seems really good. Avenging Wrath, 2-minute cooldown. Call upon the light and become an avatar of retribution, increasing your damage and healing by 20% for 20 seconds, and allowing Hammer of Wrath to be cast on any target. We're going to grab this first, I think. Turn evil. The power of light compels undead, aberrations, and demon targets to flee. And Rebuke is another interrupt on a 15-second. We want Rebuke, Avenging Wrath, and Holy Aegis. Golden Path. Consecration heals you and up to 5 allies for 7 every second. That's actually really cool. Let's take Avenging Wrath for now. Is Intercession our battle res? Yeah, re-enter battle with 60% health and at least 20% mana. Awesome.
How are you?
Ooh, I'm relieved. I was worried they'd all be destroyed by now. Thank you for checking on them.
Be good.
And that's it. Wait. Oh, look at this.
Great to meet you.
Well, you definitely have some fight in you. You know, there are some hunter types at the lodge to the east. And here's our breadcrumb. Yep. Okay, well, let's go turn in the breadcrumb. Just on the off chance that it also chains into anything else. I don't think it's going to. I think that was just the breadcrumb. I must have missed that quest back in the Explorers League hideout at some point. And so we did things a little bit out of order. But at least it worked out.
How are ya? Watch your back.
Yeah, just a breadcrumb, but worth 5,500 experience, so certainly worth turning in. New talent points available. Yeah, we need to be applying changes, right? If we're not doing that, then we're not getting anything. Let's go with Holy Aegis next. Over here, We can reduce the cooldown of judgment. We can increase our mastery. We can increase the crit strike chance of Blade of Justice. I think improved justice and Blade of Condemnation would be good. Holy Crusader probably isn't bad either. We need to progress here to get into Wake of Ashes though. Let's take Divine Protection, reduce all damage you take by 20% for 8 seconds. And then we can take Wake of Ashes, which gives me another button to push. We'll put that here. And see if I can remember to hit it occasionally. It's on a 45-second cooldown. Lash out at your enemies, dealing 535 radiant damage to all enemies within 12 yards in front of you and reducing their movement speed by 50% for 5 seconds. Damage reduced on secondary targets. Demon and undead enemies are also stunned. Generates 3 holy power, so that's huge. Need to be using that on cooldown. But yeah, I feel like we might have basically our whole toolkit for DPS. I think we were only waiting on Wake of Ashes, but I could be totally wrong about that. Alright, let's head to the north and we'll check out what's going on up here and we'll fight some more Twilight Hammer guys, it looks like.
What's on your mind?
You hit the Twilight Camp at the center of the lake? Not bad, lad. If you're ready to take the fight to their doorstep, I've got your chance.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Servants of
Be
Cho'Gall. The Twilight's Hammer started as a clan of the Savage Horde. Their leader, Cho'Gall, slowly turned his band of ogres into a death cult, welcoming anyone insane enough to wish for the end of all existence. As you can see, there's still plenty of ogres among their ranks, deranged, fanatical, and just as strong as before. These crude monsters have the gall to come here and spread their filth across our land. The more you kill, the better off the Loch will be. Kill 7 ogres.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And clutching at
Safe
chaos.
travels.
The cultists of the Twilight's Hammer use their powers to draw elementium metal from deep beneath the earth. They coax it out into twisted spikes to form their buildings, rooted right into the defiled ground. The ogres that here seem to be in the middle of weaving the stuff. We need to strike while they're still twisting it into shape. Tear the spikes right out of the ground while they're still pliable, and bring them back to me. We're not going to give these curs a single inch of our land. 10 nascent elementium spikes.
See you soon.
Looks like we can get into their little area over here. Alright, these are the spikes, obviously. I'm just going to walk past all of the spikes. I appreciate the music change here. Very cool. We've got Emog the Crusher here, who is a rare. Alright, that is all we have here for now. Let's go turn these in. I'm sure he's going to have at least one more quest, possibly two, but for sure one to maybe kill a named guy somewhere.
Well met. Safe travels.
It may look grim, but we'll win with your help.
See you soon.
Did you tear up the spikes? We
Keep
did.
your feet on the ground.
Shame that these half-formed things are too brittle and warped to be used for some weapons of our own. But it's thanks to you that we had the chance to get them out before they set.
Be good.
Gorkresh. The ogre left to watch over these crude fools goes by the name of Gorkresh. He's big enough to boss even these brutes around, and cunning to boot. Never assume an ogre's stupid, that's when they'll get you. If you take him out, we'll show the Twilight's Hammer that Loch Modan isn't a stepping stone for them. Stand strong against Gorkresh and drive these fools back into the Highlands.
Safe travels.
Alright, looks like he is going to be at the back of one of the caves here. Alright, here he is, Gorkresh himself. It's interesting ogre models. I like his little side pouch. And his different facial hair on each head. Very cool looking. Why can't we use Divine Steed? Leap atop your charger, increasing movement speed. Usable while indoors and in combat. Huh. Very strange, but yeah, it's grayed out.
How are you?
You've done it. We may not have stopped the cult dead, but we've shown them we're not easy pickings and given them a welt to prove it. Take this with my gratitude and try not to blush if anyone in Thelsamar calls you hero.
See you soon.
Ando's call. You've done great work here. While you were out, that young Ando fellow was here looking for you, said something about a metal bird. You might want to go back to the shores of the Loch and see what he wanted. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll double check in on the kid.
Hi, how are you?
It's working. My father brought it.
Very well then.
Father finished the Sky Strider. It's amazing. Once we get the bugs worked out, I'm going to use it to fight for justice, just like you. I know you've got to move on and help other people being a hero and all, but how about a ride? I'm going to take the Sky Strider on its first flight, and I'll be honored if you join me. I'll drop you off at Elgaz Station. What do you
Very
say?
good.
Ah! Where's Elgaz Station? Oh, it's over here. Well, that's kind of cool. We don't really need to go to Elgaz Station, but it'll be some experience for us. Could be on the Sky Strider's flight. We get the Explorer Loch Modan for coming up here to the destroyed dam. Yeah, it definitely got busted apart. All the water flowed out of the loch, which probably made the wetlands a lot wetter, huh? At least this part over here. We will be going through the Elgaz gates to get into the wetlands, that's true, and that's probably what this is leading towards. But before I do that, I'm going to have to go to Stormwind and pick up Chromie Time for Cataclysm so that we can do the older zones past level 30, otherwise they stop scaling. And we are at level 28, so...
Here there.
What in the blazes was that thing? A flying Mechanostrider? You know what? I don't want to know. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen and we'll be all nice and businesslike.
Off with you.
And we'll give you a Lua error for your trouble. Hey, there we go. We've completed everything here, it seems. I'm getting many Lua errors to show for it. Let's reload our UI. Talent points available. We hit level 29. We're getting a lot of points as we gain levels. I've started to notice. Oh, we didn't apply the changes because we keep not clicking the apply changes button because we're stupid. Yeah, okay. Let's think about this. 1, 2, and now, so yeah. Radiant Decree replaces Wake of Ashes with Radiant Decree. Lash, 3 Holy Power. So this turns into something that needs Holy Power. Lash out at your enemies dealing radiant damage, reducing their movement speed. Why would we want to turn it into anything? Or we go with the passive. Art of War has a 35% chance to reset. Let's do the passive. Let's click apply changes, guys. Look at that. Robert learned how to use the interface. Now we have access to things. Now we can use Divine Steed. And we can use Wings. And we can use Wake of Ashes. Okay, yeah, we've got it all figured out. And armed with that knowledge, we are going to take a break here, guys. I am going to get us to Stormwind, pick up Chromie Time, and next time we'll be going through the Elgaz Station. We'll check on the boys, we'll work on some things, we'll get into we'll get into the wetlands. It looks like Menethil Harbor is underwater. That'll be interesting to see if that's the case. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm having a lot of fun on the Paladin. I hope you guys are enjoying things as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.